So the emotion that I wanted to calm was like the anxiety that I was going through. So I was really processing that, the anxiety, focusing on just, and then as I was going through anxiety, it's like, where was that? That felt like at an 8 for me at that time when I was first starting my top. And I always go into, because when the cleared emotion, okay, my anxiety was at an 8, and then locating where that is in your body, taking breaths. Obviously you're not closing your eyes while you're driving. Taking breaths as you're able to. If you can pull over, highly recommend it because that's going to really help you, especially if you're feeling really charged and really triggered, because you want to be able to do it in a safe place, right? And so for me, feeling a lot of anxiety, okay, where was that anxiety located? Like at first I can really feel it in my chest. What was the thoughts? So for you, what are the thoughts that's fueling that emotions right now? What's coming up for you? What is really causing you to have that anxiety, right? It's almost like a loop. We have thoughts, creates feelings, then it's kind of like just that circle, right? And then as you begin tapping, even though I'm feeling really anxious right now, I'm choosing to trust where I am on this journey. Even though I'm feeling really anxious right now, I'm choosing to love and respect myself. It's completely understandable. I'm feeling anxious right now. Of course, I'm feeling anxious right now, and going through the thoughts I've been thinking and like what those thoughts are. And then it's like, what am I afraid of? Where is that? Because oftentimes when we're feeling anxious, it's because we're future casting, like all the possibility of how things can go wrong. And then for me, it's like, okay, these are the thoughts that are coming up for me, right? And I was being super honest, like, it came from fear. It's like, okay, what are the fears that were coming up? First, like the first fear, of course, that came up for me is like, what if he doesn't wake up? Like, you know, because that was huge. Like that was me giving voice. And the reason we say our thoughts out loud is because oftentimes we don't actually say what the fear is. We're like going around, we're beating around the bush. It's like, this is your opportunity. Say what it is that you're thinking. Allow the subconscious to come to the forefront of your mind. Allow the subconscious to feel like it's being fully expressed. And so for me, it's like, really afraid that he's not going to wake up, you know, like just being super honest, the thoughts that were coming up. I'm really afraid that if he does wake up, he's going to like really freak out. I'm not sure I can handle that, all of that. It's like, okay, and just breathing in. Completely understandable. Of course I'm feeling anxious. Of course I have this fear. Breathing into that area, bring love, so much light, so much compassion. And then I always go into, what is a belief I can step into the realm of possibilities? If I can pick a belief that would actually really help me. And I was like, what am I choosing to believe? I'm choosing to believe that I have a faithful God, a God who is the ultimate healer, who loves our son, who has an intimate relationship with him, who desires for this procedure to go well, and who cares so deeply for him. Those are the beliefs I'm choosing to step into, and I'm saying those out loud. This is what I'm stepping into. I'm stepping into this belief and allow myself to really breathe into those possibilities. It's like, and now I'm choosing to believe it's possible that. And then after I can really feel it, I began, and now I really can feel the sensation and brings it down to like a 5. I end it with prayer. And that is how I surrender. So I wanted to walk you through that, move you through that, because sometimes, you know, we have things that come up for us. Anxiety. Honestly, EFT is such a powerful tool. This is a tool I work with my clients on, especially when it comes to like triggers, highly activated triggers. When trauma resurfaces, it shows back up. Oftentimes I work with clients who've gone through things like therapy, they've done some energy work, whatever that is for them, and they've actually are very familiar with a lot of different practices, and they're still really feeling stuck, and they just want a really powerful tool that they can use with themselves. Was able to lead myself through that tap in like, I think 12 minutes. And that came from years of practice. And I have the honor of really guiding my clients through that process, especially when it comes to something deeper. So I hope that was helpful for you. It gave you kind of like a solid framework of how I work through that, how I process that. And if you are like just very curious into how you can really start using that tool for yourself, just send me a DM with the words EFT, and I would love to just send you a training that I have inside the Attract Abundance Academy that really supports you in that introduction into like EFT and using it for yourself. Or if you want a self-guided EFT tapping session just to see how powerful this could be to use for yourself, again, just send me a message and I would be happy. I'm so honored for you to actually watch that video and just go to the practice to use it for